This one involves two of the world's biggest diplomats. Well, one of the world's biggest diplomats and Penny Wong. Penny Wong is, of course, our Foreign Affairs Minister. The American version is the Secretary of State, who is Marco Rubio. Past couple of weeks, they ended up having a meeting together, but as the way the world works, they're obviously in contact, plenty of, little messages and all the rest of it, and whatever secret mobile phones that they use. Well, according to the Washington Post today, somebody has been an imposter pretending to be Marco Rubio and has apparently been trying to call people in the American government or foreign ministers around the world and pretend to be Marco Rubio. This was the detail from NBC when it was primetime news, because, of course, somehow it links to Orange Man Bad. But, of course, it has nothing to do with them. It's an imposter who somehow has got the numbers of the people that would be in his phone and have been reaching out. Was Penny Wong one of them?
The actor used AI to contact at least 5 high-level government officials in mid-June, including 3 foreign ministers, a governor, and a member of Congress.
Please go on.
The individual using the display name Marco.Rubio at state.gov also left voicemails on the messaging app Signal for at least 2 targeted persons.
So, is Penny Wong one of these people? Now, they had a very recent meeting. They clearly were preparing for the meeting. But what I find really interesting about this is by choosing to say nothing, what is going on here? In the Australian newspaper, their version of the story today, the Foreign Minister, Penny Wong, has declined to comment on whether she was one of 3 foreign ministers contacted by artificial intelligence with somebody impersonating the US Secretary of State, Marco Rubio. When asked whether Senator Wong had been contacted by the imposter over the encrypted message Signal, which is basically another version of a WhatsApp, right? A spokesperson, we're in 2025, declined to comment, citing the ongoing investigations in the United States. Now, I get it. These people are all very sort of super careful and they don't want to say. But if it wasn't you, you just say, no, of course not. But thanks for the inquiry, but no, I'm not one of them, move on. And it's a crazy story, right? Okay, this is national security stuff, but encrypted apps, people end up with people's numbers. This is not a giant surprise, right? Thankfully, it's not somebody turning around knocking on a hotel door in the middle of the night or going to their house or something more physically dangerous. But with the greatest of respect to Marco Rubio, it did get me thinking. Let's just imagine that Penny Wong was one of the ministers who was contacted. Her public presentation is fairly robotic, a little bit AI, dare I say. And Marco Rubio, again, at times can be a little AI. So we decided to use AI to try to show the speech bubbles of what their conversation would look like. The problem is, would either of them have known that it wasn't a real person on the other end of the line? Oh, how dare you say that? Penny Wong's a national treasure.